everyone, good morning or afternoon, evening, whatever time you're watching this. I'm trying not to make this area like the spot where I do intros, but it seems like it's becoming the spot. I do want to pick somewhere that's more aesthetically pleasing other than like a blue couch and, you know, like the 70s looking wood paneling. But anyways, so today is a very beautiful day. It's nice and cool. Yesterday I did some garden bed prepping. I put compost on top of the second bed after I cleaned that out. I did that last video and I put more compost on there. I'll show that later on, but today I'm going to be working on cleaning out another garden bed that has I know there's eggplant in there, and I believe that there's cherry peppers in there, so I'm going to clean that out. And I'm thinking I'm going to put either cardboard or like paper bags on it and then putting compost on top of that. So just for like, I guess, weed suspension or suspension? That's not right. Suspension is like when something hangs there, right? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what word I'm looking for. I'm going to look up the definition of that. Maybe I'm using it correctly. But anyway, so I'm going to do that. I have two rose bushes that I just purchased. They are beautiful. I got one on clearance. Actually, they were both on clearance. One was on sale for, I believe, half off. And the other one was 33%. Weird number. No. I actually got them both 50% off because one was 33% off, but they changed that day that it went up to 50% off. So they both were 50% off. I had to pick two different locations for them, and I'm not really sure where, but if I can't figure it out, I'm literally just going to dig two holes somewhere and then figure it out later on, because that's what I've been doing with a lot of my perennials anyway. Like, I'll make a spot for it so it gets established, and then, you know, when the time comes, I'll be like, yeah, that's a good spot for it. I'm going to move this there. So yep. I have long sleeves on today. It's kind of chilly, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to change. But I have this crazy rash on my arm. I think I got it from pulling weeds or something. I don't know but what it is, but I have like some Benadryl cream on it, and I sprayed alcohol on it, and hopefully it'll go away soon. But I'm going to wear long sleeves today just to make sure that I don't get more of a rash. But yeah, I can't find my tripod, so you guys are going to be like probably in the most awkwardest position. So let's get to work. I have these geraniums here that I want to move over to the spot that I was like digging a hole for, because next year I want to be able to divide them up and landscape them. But right now I'm not really sure where I want them. So I think if I move them now, they'll get established enough that I can divide it and move it. Right, currently it's like right in this path right here, but this is going to be where the future greenhouse is going to be, and I'm not sure that I want this in the way, so I'm going to move it. What you think? Yeah. I tried like digging up a huge clump of it, but the dirt just fell off. But this is what it looks like, and you could tell like there are many different like sections of the geranium that you can cut off, and they'll grow into individual plants. I don't know if you can see it because the sun or the shade, but yeah, that's what I did with those. And I think I did that maybe like a month ago, and they're pretty established now, and they were pretty tiny. So I'm just gonna bury this whole thing, not bury it, but I'm gonna plant it in this hole I dug over here, and next year or next season I'll divide, and maybe I'll have a place for them, but right now I don't know what I want to do with it. With the help of my chickens, the geraniums are all planted in, looking a little droopy, but I did give them some water, so I think they'll be okay. We'll check back in maybe a few days, see how they look, hoping they'll
look nice and survive. But yeah, I'm positive they'll be okay. The chrysanthemum, that's the same thing. The chrysanthemum is blooming and it looks gorgeous. I really thought it was pink, like salmon kind of looking, but it's orange. It's still beautiful. All right, this be looking nice. All right, so I put some paper bags and compost on top of those bags. Hopefully I'll get some worms and they'll be able to work into the what are they called? The brown paper bags and the dirt and stuff in there. I'm planning on maybe finding some leaves, some leaves, so I could put on top of this during the winter. But now that that's done, I still have to clean around it like this. Oh my gosh, there's like so much weeds and crap over here. But I think I'm gonna work on this next. I want to dig a hole, not really a hole, more like a trench across this where my foot is, so it could sit flat. And then I'm going to put cardboard, paper bags, whatever on the bottom of this and then fill it up with what I can. And I don't know, I might call it a day after that, but we'll see. I don't know. Let's get to it. I got the cardboard boxes laid down in here and I still need to backfill this area, but I'm gonna go ahead and start filling this garden bed. And man, like, who knew digging holes was like really hard work? I forgot when I made these beds over here, I forgot how hard it was, but it's worth it. I still have to like weed whack this area, and I don't know what I'm going to line these middle areas with, but I need to do something because weeds just keep growing like crazy. And once I get over to this area, I got to figure out something to make it level because it kind of goes as a slope right here. So I'm thinking maybe getting like another garden bed and putting it here, and I want these to be arches instead of just the wall for next year. But yeah, I'm gonna get to filling this. I am exhausted, but I got this garden bed cleaned up and ready to go. Actually not cleaned up, but like prepared and ready. So I have 3 garden beds ready for next season. This one will be planted in November with the garlic, but I do plan to get some leaf mulch or some kind of mulch and then cover these two to make sure that like nothing really like starts growing on top over the winter, even though I don't think it will. I just don't want like weed seeds and stuff to blow on top and start growing, but you know, it's probably gonna happen anyway. I'm gonna take a break because I'm tired, and I don't know, I might end this video because I have video clips from last year. Last week. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta show you this. I made a video clip of these strawberry runners and I wanted to get them potted up, and they are definitely all rooted in to these individual pots. They're sending out even more runners, so I have some more pots that I'm probably going to use. I'm going to cut these off their mother plant, and hopefully I'll have a good enough amount for next year. I'm not sure how I'm going to store these because I don't know. I don't know if I should bring them inside or keep them out here and just like replant them somewhere else. I don't have entirely too much time, but I got to figure that out. So, yep, it didn't take long for those to establish. There are a few strawberries over here that are sending out runners, and I have these pot things already made because I was going to sow stuff but end up not using it for that. But these runners have roots down growing over here. You can't see it. Oh my gosh, focus. Here, let's try this one. Can you focus? Might need a second hand here. There we go. So it's starting to get roots, and I want to put them in pots so I can have them next year if I need them, and I can move it wherever. But I need to do some weeding over here and over here. It looks a little overgrown, but this area is getting really filled up with strawberries. I think I planted maybe about 10, and I've got all these. I could be lying. It's probably not 10. I don't know. I did a short on it a while ago, but yep. I'm gonna go ahead and pot some of those up. I'm gonna try doing this while recording. I don't know if I said anything, but I have some paper clips here that I'm gonna unfold, because I'm gonna try to keep the stem, or I don't know what you call it, this long piece right here. I'm gonna keep that down so I can make contact with the soil. So I just unfolded the thing, the paper clip, and make it look like that. I'm gonna grab one of these empty pots. Stick it right on top, push it down a little bit. You don't want to cover the crown because I'm pretty sure it will like start rotting it. And then I push the paper clip in right here. That way it doesn't lift. So I'm going to do that probably about, I don't know, how many do I have? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 more, so 10 altogether. I'm just going to do 10 of those. It'll get me enough to start a new strawberry patch next year. I realized when I was like filming earlier that I had it on slow. I don't know how I do that, but I was featuring a couple of these Cosmos And I'm not sure which one this is called, but I think it might be called something along like rose, double rose cosmos or double Dutch. I'm not really sure, but they are gorgeous. I'm gonna have to save the seeds for them next year because I'm pretty sure I used the seeds for like to make sure I get some this season. Let me take you to the other ones. Alright, these are the other cosmos I have growing. Very cute. They are called the seashell cosmos, and they are blooming like crazy. Super cute. I'm gonna have to grow a bunch of these next year. I really need to figure out what to do with this hair. It's crazy. Well, I'm here joined with my two dogs, Lucky and Link. They look exhausted. They've been doing very hard work outside today. Not really, mostly me, but I am tired. I got a lot accomplished today. Didn't get to do the weed whacking and the planting of the 2 rose bushes, but I'll probably do that in the evening, at least weed whacking later on in the evening. I won't videotape that because I got a bunch of clips on here that I don't know how I'm going to mesh up together and make one legit looking video, but I'm just gonna like throw them all in here, and I'm gonna end it and then start it all over again with more garden tasks and maybe more dinner recipes and just stuff I've got going on around the house. I do have a project of my entryway closet that, okay, I'm gonna admit has taken me a year to actually do. I moved one step closer to accomplishing the completed project. Maybe it might take me another few months, but I was on a roll with it the other day, so I did some work on it and hopefully it will be done. My goal is before Thanksgiving, like Thanksgiving, a week at least before Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving week is going to be crazy. So yeah, I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I give you some kind of motivation to get your gardens prepped and ready to go, or just to watch and listen and, I don't know, do whatever you do like I do. I always watch people on YouTube, but I hope to see you in the next video, and leave something for me to do in the garden because I've got a whole list and I would love to actually add more to my list. Great. You guys have a wonderful day.